Good day, everyone, and welcome to your reading. I am going to just get some information or messages from Spirit to help you along in your day. So if you have happened to find this reading today, there is likely a message here for you. My name is Trish, and if you haven't seen me before, this is Ancestral Ascensions. And we'll get some guidance for whoever has clicked on the video for today. Okay, so we have take a detour, protect your peace, definitely a yes. Ask for help. And we're going to get one more here. Trust your gut. So taking a detour. So the way that I look at these is I go from the past, present, future. So there's a bit of this influence all the way through here. But taking a detour. So I feel like long roads teach what short paths hide. So what I'm getting from this card here is that you have definitely learned from your journey of life. And you probably learned things a little bit from the School of Hard Knocks or needed to experience it for yourself. And I can relate to this kind of path where I purposely did not take short paths because I wanted to really know what I was doing, and that I was actually going to be helping people and not hurting people. So I feel like there's a lot of integrity here with this taking a detour, that you wanted to really make sure that you were going to learn from every opportunity that you took here in life. I do get a really good sense here too that maybe your life didn't go exactly the way that you had wanted it to go. So you actually took some detours along the way, but because you did do those detours, it's made you into the person that you are today. I find when we find ourselves off on those little tangents, the most learning happens there. So this is what you've done in life. You've really lived life with integrity. Well, you went the long way around, really made sure that you knew what you were doing, took no shortcuts. There's a lot of integrity when I see this take a detour. Protect your peace. So this is something in the very recent past that you've decided to do, that you really needed to ensure that you protected your peace. Put up those firm boundaries for people who may have wanted things from you, or maybe just didn't even want things from you, just didn't really even vibrate on your level anymore. So your peace was a whole lot more important than continuing to go out and just spend your time with anyone. It's so very important that as we journey along this journey of life here with a lot of integrity, I think that we become more sensitive as well to people's energy. So if something is not really feeling right to you, you absolutely tune into this and you protect your peace, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean that you hate anyone or that you think you're better than anyone. It's just what is right for you. So, there should be no feelings of selfishness if you are taking that time for yourself, because ultimately the relationship that we have here is with you and Creator, or you and your higher self, however you view life. But that is the most important here. And I really get a sense of feeling in cleaning things up here. I'm getting this sense of feeling with the crystal. I don't know if you can see the crystal there in the background, but really cleaning up your space, ensuring that everything feels good to you. This is what I'm getting, is a lot of feeling here. And then, with the, I see the broom, but on either side of the broom, I also see, this represents to me ancestors, those grandmothers and grandfathers that are standing on either side. So I feel like Ancestors have been guiding you along and reinforcing this about protecting your peace and really understanding, what's yours and what's not, I guess, is kind of what I'm getting from this. But in this current moment, it says definitely a yes. Clear skies, guide, stride, fearless. So definitely a yes. Whatever it is that you are working on in this current moment in time, or whatever major theme is happening here in your life, if you're looking for an answer, the answer is definitely yes. Keep on the path that you are walking along. With this integrity here about all of the learning that you've done in the past, and protecting your peace, you are obviously checking in with yourself to make sure that you are on this right path. And here's some more validation here from Spirit to say, absolutely, you are on your path. In the immediate future, I have asked for help. It says, even oaks ask strength from collective roots. So, this could be tapping in, through meditation, talking to ancestors, talking to spirit guides, that type of a thing, in terms of asking for help. And I think that this is, super important. And it says from collective roots, so wherever you feel these collective roots come from for you, the strength that comes from these collective roots, it could be your family members, it could be elders that you go to see. But whoever you really feel connected to, who uplifts you, this is super important, that you go to ask for help from somebody who actually uplifts you. If you're feeling like this person that you go to all the time for help is not necessarily helping you to feel uplifted or feel better, maybe the type of help that we are asking for could be looked at a little closer, and these collective roots could be your soul tribe, people who you connect with, who feel good when you're around them. So those are the people that you want to ask for help from. And then finally here we have trusting your gut. So your heart is a beacon in the fog. Follow its glow. So lately I've been talking a whole lot about spirit coming first. And so when I think of spirit, I think of that spirit and emotion together, that is what comes first. So, even when we talk about this asking for help and protecting your peace, like trust your gut, because your gut absolutely knows the best course of action for you. And in your feelings, again, remember here I was talking about this crystal here. I'm really getting this feeling in here. And that feeling is trusting your gut, so whatever feels good to you, that's the direction you want to move in. Absolutely. So let's get some more information around these 5 cards here, Spirit. We got a lot coming out already. We're just looking for a few more. So this first card that I see here is authority, the ability to control or influence actions or decisions of others. And so what I'm matching this up with this taking a detour card about, having this integrity, really ensuring that you knew what you were doing, and now you absolutely are this authority here. So you have the ability to influence others simply from the road that you have traveled. Because you have ensured that you've taken the long way around, really got the lessons from everything that you have gone through in your life, you have absolutely become an authority here. This is like that Emperor card, where you're a successful leader and you have a rational mind because you carry all of the qualities from the 4 kings that come before this Emperor. So absolutely, you are now an authority due to the fact that you have really worked hard on yourself throughout your life and have gone the way of integrity. And it says, protect your peace. And we have family that has come with this. And also we have snake. So, this could very well be that there is a family member that you feel maybe threatens you or makes you feel uneasy in your energy is kind of what I'm getting here. that you absolutely have the right to protect your peace. And this is where, this feeling again comes in. You have to go with your feeling to be able to guide you, to trust your intuition or your gut here. And family is very, very important. And so maybe you are just protecting your own family from anything out there that could be, toxic to your family, or, it could be anything, threatening individuals or influences. So there could be any kind of threatening individuals or influences around this family, and you are just absolutely protecting your peace within this family situation. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. And I feel like this, it's around there, but you're just protecting your peace. You're totally okay with whatever is happening. I feel like you are protecting yourself, and you are feeling very protected. And you know that you have this close relationship with family, but you go with how you feel. You go with what makes you feel good inside. And then we have the next card here, ambition. So this ambition is coming in under definitely a yes. So it says clear skies, guide, stride fearless, right? So there's a lot of ambition here that we see with this definitely a yes card. And then I have the sorrow card where it is asking for help. So this is coming in underneath this sorrow. So again, it could be deep emotional pain or unhappiness, sadness caused by past actions, decisions, or events. So if you're really feeling like you are sorrowful for something that has happened in the past, you can absolutely ask for help here. Whether this is through your spirit guides, because remember, this is the collective roots, or it could also be not just your spirit guides, but a soul family. So don't feel shy, go with whatever feeds this heart of yours, because, you can trust your gut. And through trusting your gut, you are going to be reaping a harvest here. So you have all of the skills and abilities. You know when to ask for help, when you are feeling any kind of sorrow. So and I do believe it's from this, taking this detour all the way through life, learning all of the lessons that you possibly could learn. This is what is allowing you now to trust your gut, be able to ask for help when you need it. Whenever you're feeling a little bit sorrowful, you can absolutely ask for this help. And you have a lot of ambition. Spirit is saying definitely yes, you're on your way here to this harvest, reaping results, gathering rewards, collecting what has been sown, whether efforts, emotions, or consequences. So you are on your way. This is in the future here. This is your immediate future and your future. So absolutely, things look very good. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I almost just want to get a little angel card before I go. Where are my angel cards? They're right here. Let's just get one more little angel card here before we go. What else can this collective take away from today? I feel like this is a good one. It says surrender. There is no point in pushing the barrel up such a steep hill. Go back to the start. Surrender your expectations. There is an easier way. When the time is right, a new path will appear. And here's this taking a detour again. I feel like you've learned the wisdom and when to just kind of let things sit and be, and knowing that a new path is going to appear for you very, very shortly. All you have to do is just simply protect this peace here, because Creator is saying it is definitely a yes. And you are on your way to this harvest. All you have to do is trust your gut and know when to ask for help. Okay, so that I'm going to leave your reading right there. So thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Take good care.